If you're interested in purchasing Stellar, Lumens, or other cryptocurrencies, you can check out Binance. They're the best place to trade altcoins at the time being. I've linked to them in the description of this video. Hey, what's going on everyone? Matthew from therighttrader.com back today with another cryptocurrency video. Today I'm going to be talking about Stellar Lumens and giving you a bit of an updated price prediction for 2018 as well as what I think it has in store for this year. And overall it's grown a lot since the last video I've made on it. It's now at the 6th spot with a market cap of over $15 billion, so it is becoming one of the bigger cryptos out there. But that's definitely not to say that it doesn't have more room to move up, right? I actually think that it is going to do well in 2018, and I even think that it's still pretty low considering how it's positioned in the market right now. Of course, it did get a pretty big jump today, up 57%, getting close to that $1 mark. And yeah, I'm going to just give you an update on what's been going on. So the community around it has grown. I think the subreddit has around 35,000 subscribers, and it's still a popular cryptocurrency, gaining popularity. No problems there. Always good to see that there's the people backing it, right? And that's definitely the case for Stellar. It still has a good community around it. And overall here, we can see that, I mean, the price really just exploded, right? The last video I made on it was only at 3 cents and it's now almost at $1. So amazing growth, and like I said, I think there's still more here for 2018. Now, a lot of people have actually asked me to make a price prediction, an updated price prediction on Stellar, so I'm very happy to bring you this. And I'm going to go over the chart a little bit as well, just in more details as far as the technicals go. But basically, to give you an idea of how Stellar is positioned in the current market, you have to realize what's going on with cryptocurrencies. And the general idea here is that cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin are kind of becoming obsolete. And that's obviously a controversial thing to say. I don't think that Bitcoin is going to fall out of its first place just yet, but it's definitely in danger here. And it's true that I personally am backing and believe that the cryptocurrencies that have these fast transactions, cheap transactions, are going to be one of the winning categories in 2018. And Stellar is in that category, obviously, with the cheap and fast transactions, right? You have to remember that it is a Ripple fork. I'm going to bring up another point that I wanted to talk about is, can Stellar bypass Ripple? And to be honest, I don't see that happening just yet because Ripple does have a lot of big money backing it, and it is one of the big boy cryptocurrencies out there, and I think it's going to be hard for Stellar to bypass that, at least this year. But that's not really a problem in my opinion, because I see the whole category of these fast and cheap transaction cryptocurrencies doing very well in 2018, and that's what matters. So what I'm trying to say here is I don't think that we're really going to see these cryptocurrencies, and I'm talking about the ones with the fast transaction speeds, cheap transactions, I don't think we'll really see them compete with each other, right? I think we'll really see them rise together instead, and that's what matters for the time being. So Stellar is in that category, Ripple is in that category, IOTA is also in that category. It's also working on a couple different angles. Rayblox, another cryptocurrency that's done very well, is working in that category. And then we have a smaller one here that's definitely been growing. It's called Extra Bytes, I believe. Yeah, right here. There's definitely competition in the space here for this category, but like I said, I think that they're all going to do pretty well in 2018. They have a really strong case, right? A really strong selling point because they're solving a lot of the issues that cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin has. Getting towards the price side of things and the price prediction, just to talk a little bit about what happened today, we got yet another big breakout, broke above the previous high at 66 cents, moved all the way up to right under $1 at 95 cents, pull back a little bit from there, currently sitting around, 84 cents. And it is a pretty overextended move, I'm not going to lie. It's probably going to pull back a little bit, maybe towards 66 cents. At this point, kind of like what happened with Ripple, I really don't think that we're going to see it drop below the 55-cent level. There's a lot of support there. So around 50 to 55 cents, I don't think we're going to see it go back there ever again. I mean, below that at least. And even to reach that level, we have to get a pretty strong drop, right? Because we do have support over here at 66 cents. But we have to realize when you get a big overextended move like this, the price usually comes back in the Bollinger Band range. Right now we're highly above that, so usually it pulls back a little bit and then just kind of enters back horizontally into the range. We can see, right, that happens every time there's a big breakout, so it's nothing to worry about. And even on the indicators, we are trading above the 90 line on the RSI. That's very hard to sustain. Took off really on the MACD and histogram, but what is good, at least with this move, is it tells me that we're gonna move above $1 here for Stellar Lumens. And once we really make our way above $1 and we manage to climb a little bit towards that $1.50 mark like Ripple did, well, our new range will be above $1, and that's really what counts. So basically, for my price prediction for Stellar, based on how these fast and cheap cryptos are acting, I think that it actually has quite a bit of room to move up here. And it's shown in the past that it's able to make some pretty surprising moves that I don't think anyone really saw coming this big. So at this point, I think that Stellar can definitely move up this ranking all the way up to, let's say, maybe around $50 billion on the low end. But really, it could be anywhere between $50 and $100 billion by the end of 2018, right? For the time being, based on this ranking, I would say, at least 3 times. That would probably mean that it would even be above $50 billion at that point. So, like I said, probably somewhere between $50 and $100 billion in market cap. I think that's a very fair prediction for Stellar. It could do better, of course. It can always do better, but considering everything, considering where Ripple is, I do think that Ripple is going to move higher. I think that Stellar has the opportunity here to really climb even higher in this ranking, which is pretty amazing, right? But there's definitely a path there for it to climb up this rank. And like I said, that would mean that it would definitely be one of the top 5 cryptocurrencies out there, most likely. And looking at the competition here, Stellar looks good. It looks like it can compete with a lot of the the ones that are below it. So I'm not really worried. I think that it is going to manage to climb, bypass Bitcoin Cash probably. I think I can see that happening. And yeah, that's my price prediction for 2018, everyone. So I'd be interested to hear your thoughts on where you think Stellar Lumens is heading. How do you think it'll act in 2018? But with that being said, this is the end of this updated video for Stellar. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching, everyone.